Yo, what is going on guys? Imack here, back again for another video, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you my epic gaming setup. So as you can see here, this is my setup. It's kind of basic, but kind of cool at the same time. I like it. Yeah, but let's just get into it. So starting with the left over here, we have my microphone right here. It's kind of like, it's one I bought from like a local like Australian tech store. It's like 80 bucks. It's pretty decent. I probably don't need this pop filter to be honest, but I just have it over the top because it has the wind filter on it already. Yeah, it's a pretty decent mic. I'm not using it at the moment. I'm just using my phone for the sound quality. But in general, the sound quality is pretty good, and yeah, it is a pretty dope mic, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And then coming over here, we just have this basic keyboard I got from Amazon. It was with this mouse. It was like 60 bucks for the pair, just like a cheap RGB, because I play on controller. I'll get to the controller in a second, but I play on controller, so I didn't really need like a top-end keyboard and mouse. But for 60 bucks, it's really good, really dope, and yeah, I reckon it's pretty good for 60 bucks. Coming over here to my monitor, we have just like this Lego toy car here, pretty epic. Got some epic Fortnite figurines right there, pretty sick if you ask me. Fake candle there, not too bad. And then over here is the monitor. We have a Philips 24-inch, it's like a gaming monitor. It's like 1 millisecond response time. Obviously, it's console gaming. I play on the console there, so it doesn't really matter about the response time. Yeah, it's a pretty sick monitor. Got the small bezels, which I like, and it's just pretty cool. That's why I rock this monitor. It's pretty dope, and yeah, it's just a perfect size for this. As you can see, I have to kind of put it on a bit of an angle here because like it's just too big to fit fully in this thing. But that's alright. And moving up to the top here, we have this speaker set, which is connected up over here to this thing that can do Bluetooth and all stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But coming back over here, we have the speakers here. We have some pop figurines there, some stuff at the back, fake plant there, this like light here that projects back to the wall. It kind of looks sick. Then of course we have these Bluetooth headset here that I use for like sometimes when I'm editing videos or just want to listen to music or whatever. Then moving over here, I have this glass bottle, so it's actually empty. So basically what you do is you drink the Coke, right? So when you get a glass Coke bottle, you got to drink the Coke. Then you pour water back, like you clean it all out, and you pour water back into it, and then put blue food coloring. And it looks cool, right? Just don't judge it. It's sick. I like it. And then I've got two spare controllers back there. Those aren't the ones I use, so I use a pretty sick controller that I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, coming over here, that's the thing for my speakers. As I said, just a globe there randomly. Then I have this RGB light here. It's controlled by Google, so I could say, "Hey Google, turn the light off."
Sure, turning off Isaac's RGB bedroom lamp.
Okay, that was really loud, but I'll get to Google to turn it back on again. Hey Google, turn the light on.
Okay, turning Isaac's RGB bedroom lamp on.
Sorry if that was really loud, guys. That was Google's fault, not mine. But over here I have my headset up there that I use when I'm gaming. This one I use just for when I'm recording videos, want to record my audio for something else. If I'm gaming, I just use this bad boy up there. Just like a random cheap Turtle Beach one. Nothing too special really, but it does the job, you know what I mean. Coming over here, we have this like small hanging thing. It has like a plant, some like weird lens on it, and then another fake candle there. Yeah, that's pretty it. And then there's some two RGB light strips back here. They're like 1.5 meter ones, just run along the back. There's one on the top and then one along the bottom as well, which is pretty sick. Just RGB lights add a cool effect to your room no matter what, so I definitely recommend picking some of those up. And they're just really sick. But yeah, if we move down to excuse me. We move down to here, we have my laptop that I use to edit my videos. It's not quite powerful enough to run games and stuff like that. It's pretty decent for editing if you ask me. It's got a Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, like a 500GB SSD, stuff like that. So it is a pretty good laptop, but just not good enough for playing games, if you know what I mean. Just fine for what I need it for, which is editing, so that's good. Got my Google Home Mini, then these two hard drives here, and one of them is for storage, for the external storage for my Xbox. It's only 500 gigs. And the other one is what I record my gameplay on straight from the Xbox, which is pretty sick. I have this tablet here on like this stand. I don't really use it to be honest. Oh, I forgot the laptop stand as well. This thing here that I stand my laptop on. That's pretty sick. Then I got this tablet here with a tablet stand. Don't really use it that much to be honest. Mouse, keyboard back here. Oh, I forgot about the mouse pad. It's a cheap one from Amazon. So many people have this mouse pad, bro. Like I kid you not, it's like $5 from Amazon. It's extended mouse pad, really good. I reckon it's one of the best things I bought from Amazon. It's so good, so cheap, and so good. And coming down here, we just have a drawer filled with random stuff. And then down here we have some epic games. Don't really play them that much except Call of Duty. And the cable management here is pretty pathetic. But if we move to this drawer here, this is where the epic stuff happens, because this is where my epic controller is held. The drawer comes out just like that. We got in a razor box here my controller. My controller is literally worth more than my Xbox. That's how. Oh, I forgot to mention the Xbox. There's my Xbox there. It's just a generic Xbox One. Nothing special at all. 500 gig. That's obviously why I need the hard drive. And I've got some fake black AirPods there, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we got to get on to this. So this is the baby. This is where the magic happens. The controller. Boom, look at that. It's literally worth, like, I'm kidding you not, it's worth more than my Xbox. It's got a bunch of customizable stuff. Paddles on the back, paddles on the top, paddles on the side, paddles everywhere really, and it's RGB when you plug it in. I'm not going to plug it in now, but it is RGB when you plug it in, which is pretty sick. Got exchangeable D-pad, other pad, all this stuff interchangeable, which is pretty sick. Put that bad boy back, but yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Also over here we got like this basketball hoop, which is pretty sick. Got a basketball for it. But yeah, that is the setup pretty much. That's everything I got. Hey, I like it. It's not the best, obviously. There can be some big improvements happening, and I probably want to get a PC in the near future. But for me, it works fine, and that's all I need it for. And it's a pretty dope setup if you ask me. Make sure to rate the setup down in the comments down below, and tell me what you think of the setup. But yeah, that's about the video. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a fat like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, Instagram, at Imack Studios, and hopefully I can see you guys in another video. Goodbye.